Over here in London, and with me are Everything But the Girl, a band made up basically of Ben Watt and Tracey Thorn. You're very welcome. You've a new album coming out. Ben, tell me a bit about it.
Well, it's called Idlewild, and it's out on the 29th, which is the leap year day. Somehow seems to have some significance, but I don't know what really. And what's it like? Well, it hasn't got an orchestra on it, unlike the last one. And I don't know, people are telling me it's more like the first one, which was Eden, but...
So, Tracey, tell me, are you, like, in your music, are you trying to create a particular sound now? I mean, it's quite a distinctive sound.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really think about those things. Those tend to be the kind of issues that people who write about us and talk about us think of. We just think of ourselves as songwriters. We've always written our songs in much the same way, quite a classic way, either on an acoustic guitar or on the piano. So really, it just... When we come to record them, we make a decision then as to how we're going to arrange them and what kind of instruments we're going to put on.
Do you prefer playing now just with the two of you together, or with the full orchestra, like the full backing or whatever?
Well, at the moment we're playing with a fairly small band, just drums, bass, piano. When we come to do some concerts in Ireland, we're actually going to come on our own with just a piano player, so there'll just be 3 people, so that'll be very much a kind of acoustic show.
Ben, you actually produced the forthcoming album. How did that come about?
I wasn't really meant to. I used to creep into the studio at night with a torch when everyone had gone home. And
learn how to do it.
And twiddle the knobs. We faffed around for months trying to find somebody to do it, and no one really seemed to be suitable, no one was free. So they all just turned around to me and said that I'd have to do it, so I did the honourable thing and
he was free. So.
What was it like? What was the difference? I mean, obviously it's a big difference from being the other side in the studio.
Well, I mean, fortunately, I've always been quite fastidious about our sound anyway. So I found it was quite fun sitting up by the desk and mixing it rather than sitting at the back of the room in the comfy chair shouting at the backseat as to what he should be doing.
Yeah.
It was actually
so you can take all the blame now, there's anything afterwards.
You used to be a backseat producer.
I was a backseat producer.
Right, how about the lyrics now, Tracey? I mean, a lot of them would be kind of, they're not risque, but they're certainly trying to get in on things that are very close to people's hearts. Like, you have a very good song about this whole thing that everybody comes up against, of walking out the room and then remembering the line one should have said 5 seconds earlier or whatever. How do you get the lyrics together?
Well, I mean, I think that anything in life is a good subject for a song. I don't like the way pop music tends to narrow things down to very specific areas. I mean, mostly love
breaking
songs.
Up and coming back together.
Boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy gets girl back again. I mean, I like to think that you can bring almost anything into a pop song, and some of the songs on our new LP are my reminiscences of my childhood. The single is a song that I wrote about my little nephew who's 2 years old, and all those kind of things, but that just affect everyone's lives.
Ben, you actually do some of the writing as well. And is that the same kind of thing? Are you drawing on your personal experiences?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it would be foolish to edit your life, because then I wouldn't feel that I was being particularly truthful.
Right, so when are you going to be in Ireland?
Well, we come to Dublin on the 30th, I think, and we're in Belfast on the 31st of March.
That's the 30th of March in the Olympia and the 31st of March in Belfast. That's Everything But the Girl.